So with all my visits to London, I don't know how I missed this market. Right here, it's really beautiful. So no doubt this is a spectacular walk this morning. It's like walking through a fairy tale that's like 300 years old. So I've arrived at London Paddington Station. So I've arrived at my home for the next 4 days, the Strand Palace Hotel. I just walked from the Charing Cross tube station, and I'm so lucky this week with amazing weather. So let's begin this fairy tale walk right here at the Embankment Gardens, right here on the Thames. We'll actually start and pass right by Cleopatra's Needle, which you can find right on Google Maps, right here on the banks of the Thames. So we walk about 10 or 12 minutes until we get to the garden room on the left, and then we take a left right in through that little paradise. So I like to stay in and around the Covent Garden area. It's just so convenient, and you can just walk everywhere. And a walk like this, it's very easy to do a walk like we're doing today. But anyway, for first timers, it's a really good place to start. So no doubt this is a spectacular walk this morning. It's like walking through a fairy tale that's like 300 years old. So hang out with me today because I'm going to take you to St Paul's Cathedral, but more than just the cathedral, I'm actually going to take you up into the very tippy peak of the cathedral, up 528 steps up into the peak, and you're going to see a whole view of the city of London from the top. And then I'm going to introduce you to this amazing Victorian market, one of the most beautiful markets I've ever seen in my life. And along the way, I'm going to show you all kinds of cool things. So hang out with me for a while. So if you're in London or you want to do this walk when you're in London, just get out your phone and use Google Maps. And every time you see something in my video, just put it in Google Maps and it'll get you right on track with this whole entire itinerary. Google Maps is your friend, so don't be afraid of it. Use it. It's super, super handy. So I'm standing right in front of St. Paul's Cathedral, and if you've never done this before, wow, I have to say I'm pretty amazed. I actually went to the very top. I didn't even know you could do that until today. I climbed the 528 steps up to the very, very top, and I would say if you have anxieties or you're claustrophobic, not a good thing to be doing. Actually, I was impressed that it's still open to be doing, but it really is magnificent. The views are amazing. You'll see in this video, but this whole experience is something that is definitely a must-do if you're here in London. Really incredible. So in just a minute, I'm going to take you inside St. Paul's, and we're going to climb all the way up to here, right where you see that arrow. By the way, if you want to attend a formal service, there is one every single day at 12:30. and you can get in the church for free if you want to see the service. And of course, you know, you can come into the church anytime, but you do have to pay to get in. But if you want to see the service, it's at 12:30. So this was more than I bargained for. Actually, I encountered more than a few people who turned around after they started to see that the stairs were more narrow and claustrophobic. And there was a couple people that were feeling too winded. It actually was a bit more aggressive than I expected. So when you get to this level with these stairs, I mean, they were not exactly sturdy and safe feeling. And the guy in front of me was having an anxiety attack when he got out on this ledge. I mean, there's not much room up here. It's definitely single file only. And even at that, it's still quite tight. But there were people up here that were not feeling too comfortable, and they wanted to go down right away. And they couldn't move fast enough because other people were in front of them. So when you go down, you really have to duck your head, and you have to, you know, it's tight. You're not going to go side by side with your friend, that's for sure. This was quite an experience. But check out the views of London that I got from the stone gallery level. You know, really a panoramic view of the whole city. It really is spectacular, I think. And I was lucky to have good weather. Yeah, these stairs are quite narrow, and you do gotta hang on to that railing because it is quite tight, and the stairs are not exactly sure-footed. So at the very bottom of the church is known as the crypt, and there are hundreds of bodies and remains of bodies that are buried there, and as you walk around, you know, it's kind of got an eerie feeling that you're walking on top of and near all these bodies. But you can't help but to feel in awe of the unbelievable, stunning amount of history that has happened on this ground for over 1,000 years. I mean, it's just mind-blowing, the things that have happened here and the people that have walked here, and it's just something that, I don't know, I just couldn't get over it. This whole area to walk around is just so cool. I've really enjoyed my day here today. So anyway, we got more to discover, and I'm having a great day here in London. Okay, so now we're headed over to Watling Street, and that's less than a 5-minute walk from St. Paul's Cathedral. Hey, and by the way, I should mention, if you're planning a trip to England, you should definitely visit my Bath, England video. There's no trip to England that is complete without a visit to the Roman baths in Bath. So when you're over in this area, when you see this magnificent building, be sure to stroll inside the Royal Exchange and have a peek. Okay, from the Royal Exchange to the Leadenhall Market, and I loved the Leadenhall Market, but it's only a 6-minute walk, and it's a beautiful walk. So this was my favorite discovery of the day, so hang out with me for a bit and make sure you get a good peek at this. So you know everybody goes to Covent Garden, but I gotta be honest with you, I don't think I've been to a market as beautiful as this one. And all my times to London, I don't know how this one missed me, but it did. This one's really amazing. And after you've explored the Leadenhall Market, it's just a 5-minute walk to the Gherkin building, which you got to have a peek at the Gherkin building. So from the Gherkin building, you want to make your way to the Tower of London, and it's about a 14-minute walk. So you'll either need your phone with Google Maps or you'll need a map. But it's not hard to get there, but you know, it's a little turning here and there, but it's a nice, beautiful walk. So we're just walking on the outside of the Tower of London, but if you've never been inside and you're in London, I highly suggest that you pay the fee to go inside and have a peek. I'm just not doing it because I did it 8 years ago with my son, but it's fascinating. But if for whatever reason you don't want to do it, you can see all of what I'm seeing and showing you here just by walking on the outside. It's all free to do this. So it's good to be back here at the Tower Bridge. The last time I was here was with my son Ian, maybe 8 years ago, 2016. And so not much has changed, except I'm 8 years older and the bridge looks the same. So, but it's good to be back. So in order to get back where we started, which was Cleopatra's Needle, I'm going to walk along the river, along the Thames path, it's known as. And I'm going to check out all the water activity, and the sun is beginning to set. And so you can enjoy the walk with me. It's going to take about 45 minutes to get back to where we started. But it's a nice waterfront walk. So I had an amazing day walking here today in London. I think I got about 17,000 steps in, but I walked along the waterfront on the way back. What a perfect walk. What a great day. Amazing day, actually. So I'm just arriving back at my hotel now. That was a long day, actually. 9.5 hours. And I just looked at my steps. I thought I was doing like maybe 17 or 18,000 steps. I did 22,000 steps, so it was a big day, but a great day and a great walk. And I've done this walk before, but years ago. And on this walk, I discovered new things, especially the market. That one market we discussed earlier was awesome. I mean, the Victorian Market. Definitely a must-do thing if you're in London. So I hope you give this video a like and subscribe so you can hang out with me and see some other adventures together.